Hi, I'm Charlie White, and today I'm going to do a quick review of the Home Protector driveway alarm I've just bought from Aldi. Now, they say in life, if something looks too good to be true, it probably is. But nobody told Aldi that. I bought this for £12.99 the other day, following a tip off from a friend that they were in store. I've been looking to buy a driveway alarm for quite a while now, but most of the alarms on the market seem to be sort of £100 plus. So I'm really interested to know whether this works, and to be honest, for £12.99 you can't really go wrong. Or perhaps you get what you pay for, we shall see. Okay, so let's see what's in the box. You think for £12.99 you get the bare bones, nothing else with that. But then you open it up, they've even given us batteries. I mean, come on Aldi, this is brilliant. We've got the main alarm itself. That sits in the house, needs a screw to undo the back to put the batteries in, a couple of screws, and then this is the sensor that goes up the drive. Comes with a 3-year warranty, pretty amazing, and then you've got a little instruction manual with a load of general stuff, and then a couple of pages towards the back talking about installing the batteries and installing the sensor and the receiver. So, it says on the packaging, it's got an infrared motion sensor. It's optimally suited for gardens, yards and garage entrances. And it has a range between the sensor and the receiver of 80 metres, which is pretty good. I think I probably need about 40 metres. So let's see if this little thing works. So let's install the batteries. First thing you notice is it's got tiny little screws on the back of the sensor, which you need a pretty minute screwdriver to operate. Luckily I've got one of those here. Same fitting on the back of the receiver. Except for this time we've got AA batteries rather than the AAA batteries that go in the actual sensor itself. So then in the instruction manual you've got a page that tell you the do's and don'ts of installation. The infrared sensor detects heat, so avoid aiming it in areas that produce heat, such as heater vents, outdoor spotlights. Mount the sensor at least 1 metre above the ground. Do not install the receiver in a location that will get wet or directly exposed to the elements, but I think the sensor itself is waterproof. Then on the receiver you've got 3 settings. You've got high, low and off. Also there's a 5 volt DC input, so that you could actually have this connected to the mains without having to constantly change the batteries. You've got 2 settings, high and low. You have to set it to high during the initial setup phase. The difference is basically the noise it makes when the actual alarm goes off. So they've actually given you enough screws to mount the receiver on the wall somewhere and also the sensor. So I'm going to go now and install the sensor somewhere near the garage. So here we are at my drive. My garage gets broken into right now once a year, which is really annoying. It means I can't keep anything in it. So I'm going to install this sensor, and it just gives me an extra line of defence. I've already got another sort of cheap door sensor alarm that I bought from Maplin's inside the garage, so this is intended to combine with that. I do have a light out here, which is not ideal because it says in the instructions that you shouldn't really have external lighting and stuff in the path of the beam, but we'll see how we get on. I can always reseat it, because what I want to do is install it over here so that it covers the doorway but is relatively out of view. So for the plugs, I've got a 5mm diameter drill bit, and for the screw itself you need a PH2 screwdriver bit. Okay, that's all ready to go. It's flashing at the moment because I think it's detecting my movement. Okay, operation. To operate the driveway alerts, Slide the power switch on the receiver to the high setting. Allow 30 seconds for warm up. 2 short beeps of sound indicating the unit is working. Right, I've trialled 2 of these units now, and on neither of the units did I get 2 short beeps to indicate that the unit was working during the setup phase. Okay, the alarm's set in the kitchen, about sort of 30-40 metres away. I'm walking up to the garage now. Let's see what happens. That is brilliant. So I've just got one other thing to try. I've obviously got the PIR light outside the garage door, so I've switched that back on now. I want to see if the receiver alarm goes off when the light comes on outside the garage, because obviously if it does, then I'm going to have to move the sensor. Okay, the light's come on. The alarm hasn't gone off yet. And actually, the light didn't trigger it, but me walking up to the garage door did. So I think we're okay to leave that on. Although viewing back the video just now, I reckon it's a lot less sensitive. I had to get much closer to the sensor when the light was on than I did when it was off. So maybe if that's an issue for you, locate it somewhere where the light's not going to come into play. So that's brilliant, isn't it? No, it's not. I wish I could say at the end of this video, this is fantastic, go out and buy one of these alarms. Like I did, I went and bought a second driveway alarm because I was so impressed with that first trial, but from that moment on, the driveway sensor hasn't worked. As I said in my video, I followed the instructions to the letter. I never got the 2 beeps on either of the 2 receivers that I bought to indicate that the unit was set up properly. I've taken the batteries out, I've redone it, I've tried to reset it, I've tried to do everything, and it's so temperamental. I'm going to show you something now. I even thought it could be something to do with the fact that I'd set the sensor 7 meters away from the door, which should be fine because apparently you can have it from 9 meters away. Even with the sensor literally right on the door. Look, I've got it switched on. Look, watch this. Walking up to the door, I've got my receiver, it's all switched on, sensor's flashing, but it hasn't gone off. Ah, Aldi, this is so frustrating. Woo! Bottom line, when you do reviews like this, you've got to be quite responsible and make sure you don't give you guys a rose-tinted view of the product. I was really hoping I could say that this is a bulletproof product that you could use outside your driveway. I've got a couple of friends who installed them, they're absolutely fine, but this is the second unit I've had and neither unit works. Now gone off. Trying it from a different angle now. Still not gone off. Hello? Wakey wakey. So I'm afraid, guys, all I can tell you from this video is this product is not, in my experience, good enough to rely on to keep thieves out of your driveway or out of your garage, whatever it is you're trying to protect. I love Aldi, I've got some great things from them. We shop there every week, it saves us 20, 30, 40 quid on our weekly shop. I've got a bread machine that I love, loads of things. The work zone tools, but this is not on my list of things that I'm going to go out and buy again. And unfortunately I've got 2 of them now, so one of them will be going back. Unfortunately I've lost the receipt for the other one. So thanks for watching this video today, everyone. If you're an expert out there in the industry and you've got some good recommendations of driveway alarm products that my viewers should be looking at, then please give those recommendations in the comments feed below this video, because we love input from experts in the industry, because that way we all learn and we all end up with the best products. If you've enjoyed today's video, please click on the like button below, and if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. You can do that by clicking on the link here.